Guess who got a haircut? Just kidding. Hi guys, so I have a massive book haul to share with you all today. I kind of had a struggle carrying this up the stairs, but here's the deal. This is not one of those book hauls where I just went to the bookstore today and I bought a few books and I'm like, look what I bought. No, this has been hauling over here since like January. Do you realize that, with an exception of that one book haul where I did like the used books from like the thrift store, with an exception of that video, I've only done one book haul, and that was like in the very beginning, and it was just like a few books. Basically, these are all the books I've bought since that book haul. All the books I've bought since January. So it's kind of growing. So the first two books I have is book 4 and book 5 and the Mortal Instruments series, which I bought these a while ago, and I was first reading the series, you know, for the first time, and it's City of Fallen Angels and City of Lost Souls. And these are the last two until the final book comes out here in like a year or two, I'm not sure. I read through these very, very quickly. And I have a book review over City of Lost Souls, and I will link that below. And I will link all of these reviews and things below, so after the video, if you want to check those out, you can. And then I got more books by Cassandra Clare because I was still reading the series and stuff. And this is when I started the Infernal Devices trilogy, which is the prequel trilogy to the TMI series. And this is Clockwork Angel and Clockwork Prince. And I got these right away, and again, I read through these very, very quickly. And I did book reviews over both of these, and they're both fantastic. So I'm not really going to spend time talking about them because I have reviews. So check those out. Alright. Next, I don't think you guys have seen this book at all yet. At all. The very first time I saw this version, this copy of this book, I believe it was James, Pure Dragon 100, I think. I'll link his channel below. He was the one, I think he had a book haul, and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that book. So, and that is The Count of Monte Cristo by, oh, I've never tried to say his name out loud. It's like Alexandre Dumas? Okay, I'll put it below. Anyways, so I just thought it looked super neat, and oh my gosh, it's huge. I am so obsessed with that movie. I love that movie so much. Me and my dad have seen that movie together seriously like 14 times in the last year. I just had to have it, and I ordered it off the book depository, and they sent me a really cool bookmark, which I don't have right now, and it had like a bunch of fish on it, and it was sweet, and it is huge, and it has really, really thin pages, and oh my, it is like, I forgot even now like how big it was. Guess how many pages are in this? It has over 1,200 pages. I will never finish this. Oh dear. Let me know if you have read this book and what you thought, because I love the movie, but I'm worried. But it does look neat on my shelf until I get the guts to read it, I suppose. Next book I got, I was super excited to buy because I had heard lots of good things about it and all these people saying how it surprised them, and it was Cinder by Marissa and Meyer, and this is book 1 in the Lunar Chronicles. Even better, I got this for free. Woohoo! At the university bookstore, if you buy so many books, I think it's like 5 books, you just automatically get like $15 off the next one. And I found out last week, if you buy a book on Thursday, you get like a double punch on your card. So you get a new free book even quicker. So I got this for free. I read this and I loved it. And I already said in my wrap-up video of this month that I'm going to be doing a Cinder and Scarlet book review. So that should be up here in just a week or two probably. It was so nice and good. I love this book. The next 2 books I bought were actually ebooks, and so I will just show a little picture up there. The first book was Anna and the French Kiss, which I got on my Nook, and it was by Stephanie Perkins, and it was so good. It was so amazing. I loved that book. It was so nice, and I did do a book review, so I'll link that. I actually haven't read Lola and the Boy Next Door yet, but I am going to, and I heard it's really good, and I haven't bought them in hard copy yet, but I'm going to do that really soon as well. The next book I got, I read before the movie came out, and that was Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. I also got that on my Nook. And it was so good. It was like one of the best Nicholas Sparks books I've ever read besides maybe The Notebook. I just love the strong, like, female main character. It was so empowering, it was so good, and I just loved the ending. It made me cry, and the movie was freaking fantastic, and I can't wait to buy that one. It was Valentine's Day. Jake wanted to know what I wanted to get for Valentine's Day, and I told him I didn't care, like, you don't have to buy me anything nice. Like, I think I don't have it on, but like on my Pandora bracelet, he's gotten me quite a few charms, like from past Valentine's Days, and told him not to worry about it. But then we were at the mall, and I said, oh my gosh, I know what you could do. You could just buy me like a book or something for Valentine's Day. And in the end, he ended up just saying, well, just pick out 2 books. I ended up picking 2 books that I didn't really know much about, but I had heard some good things about, and so that way, if I hated it, then I didn't feel like, oh, I wasted money, because it was a gift. So the first one I got was Beautiful Creatures, and this is by Garcia and Margaret Stohl, and I know the movie just came out. I just got the paperback. I didn't know if I was gonna like this. I've heard so many mixed reviews. I know a lot of people liked it though, especially like in the booktube community, but I'm just really nervous because I'm gonna be, like, honestly, when I hear about what the book is about, I just don't think it sounds that awesome. I don't know, but then there's so many people raving about it, then I'm like, well, maybe I'm wrong. But then I saw the movie trailer and it looked kind of scary. It kind of looked like it's gonna scare me, so I don't know. But I got this. The next book I got, I'm not that nervous about. It is Legend by Marie Lu, and I got not the shiny version, but I got this version because I knew that Prodigy looked more like this. So that way, when I get Prodigy, if I like this, that they'll match better. And this is actually not that big. It's pretty small. And I almost read this, I think, like last month, but then I started reading Cinder instead. I think this looks really neat, and I really like that the font is like gold in some parts. I think that's really cool. I want to read this soon. Probably it's gonna have to wait till after Scarlet though, because I want to finish the lunar books that's out. The next book I got, you guys probably saw in my last wrap-up video, and it is called Bitter Greens by Kate Forsyth, and I got this from the Book Depository. I signed up to be like a book reviewer for them, and so every so often they send a book that they think I would like, and then I basically just read it by a certain time. I just, yeah, put up a book review. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I was really nervous because I got this and did not realize how big it was. Almost 500 pages, and I was just really nervous, but I'm already like, you know, a good portion of the way through, and it's pretty good. It's like a retelling of Rapunzel, and I like fairy tales and stuff like that. It's kind of a dark retelling. It's kind of interesting. It's set in France, and it's 3 different women, and it's kind of like how they're linked, sort of. And I don't know, it's just, it's pretty good so far, but I will for sure have a book review of this week, so you will find out more then. The next book I got, I actually don't have with me. Silly me, I forgot. Actually, the next 2 books I got. The first is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, and most of you know that came out in March, and I just finished it not that long ago, and I just posted my book review finally. I know, I took forever. It was so amazing. It's such a wonderful book. And then the next book I got was Scarlet by Marissa, Meyer, and I was just talking about that book, how I'm going to read that and then post it with my Cinder book review like in one. Both of those are actually back at school, so I will be reuniting with them tomorrow when I go back. And then after that, I picked up a book that I've been looking at like forever. I've been looking at this book on the shelf, but then this is what stopped me. In the month of like October, November, December not so much, but then like January, I read so many freaking dystopian novels. I was like done with them. I was so ready for a change. So when I looked at the Delirium trilogy, I did not want to get it. I didn't want to start reading. It's almost like they start blending together because I just read too many of them. I found out it's going to be a TV series, which that might be fun. I like TV shows. Don't really watch too much of them anymore, besides the Vampire Diaries, but I think this will be exciting. So I picked this up. It's by Lauren Oliver, and I know that the Second one's already out, and I know the third one just came out not that long ago, so I won't have to wait for the other ones once I read this, so that'll be nice. I got Looking for Alaska by John Green, and I really like the Vlog Brothers. I really like John Green and his brother Hank Green, and I've read The Fault in Our Stars, but that's the only book I've read by him, and I figure it's about time to freaking read some of his books because I've always heard really good things about them, and it's time to finally find out for myself. The last book I have for this book haul is, you've seen it already if you watched my book review I posted yesterday, but it is The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick, and I just think that I just wanted a different type of book, just like a children's book that had awesome pictures like this one does, and I just wanted something different and refreshing, and it's just nice to read different stuff. It's nice to not just read the same old stuff all the time, and that's what this book was for me. Gorgeous cover, gorgeous book. I did a book review like I said yesterday, so I'll post that book review below along with all the other links, and so check those out if you would like. And that is it. That is my huge book haul. For now on, I'm going to do a better job of trying to do them maybe by month, like maybe a book haul maybe monthly, or just, I don't know, I'm going to try and do more of them so that way it's not just one big, huge one. So that's it, and I'm going to go, but I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye! That book haul. Shut up, I'm doing a video. That, I haven't read Lola and the Boy Next Girl. I haven't read Lola and the Boy Next Girl. Dang it!